What's up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats. In this video, we're gonna be doing a Brent Rambo type beat. We're gonna be going over the song "Go to Wendy's." I think that's what it's called, but that's his most popular song, so that's why I picked it. If you're new, subscribe. There'll be more content like this and free content. And speaking of free content, there's a free download below, a free kit for all the sounds I'm using except these. These are my sound banks. So yeah, so we're gonna get started with the drums. That's the key to this. The sound is pretty simple. It's just you gotta shape it to how you want it. But all right, so I guess we could do the hi-hats first. So it's not really, it's just kind of like a stop and go type thing. Maybe I'm gonna put the claps down first, like that. And then after the clap, you wanna, let me play this real quick. Okay, so there we go. You want it like that, something like that. You can do it like this, however you want it, but you want to kind of spaced out the drums. And then after this, the first clap come up like this, and then I'm gonna die down to the snare like this, so it should sound like this. And obviously you could do more. You can put it here if you want to, but I'm just going by how the song did. So I'm gonna just finish this real quick, and then I'm gonna explain the rest. So all right, so you can see it's kind of like the same rhythm, and it's very spaced out, right? So you want it like that, and fast BPM so it doesn't sound like, because if it was very slow, it would take a long time. So see, you want it very fast and choppy. I think it's 156. Okay. So like that, right? And then the bass or the sub, you really don't want a kick, but I put a kick in there just for some thump because I'm gonna do like a little effect I never did in the tutorials. So it's just like a simple bass melody like this, nothing too crazy, just to keep the beat going. I think that's on the right. So here, this is what it'll sound like.
Bruh.
You want something like that, subby, or you can just get a very low bass. So it doesn't really matter. So next, I guess we could do the pattern 2 because there's like 2 patterns. I'm gonna do the open hat last because it's very unique and it's kind of hard to do if you don't know what you're doing. So pattern 2, same thing. You actually just copy this bass over, then the clap. The only thing is different is the snare. So basically, I could have just copied this, clone it, and then the only thing that is different is the snare. So I'm gonna play this and just listen to where I wanna go with it. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I just did this. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but you kind of just want to play it in a bouncy type of rhythm. And the way you get the bounce is just play everything off of each other. I've said this plenty of times in the videos. You just play it. Nothing's really overlapping. The hi-hats is okay for its overlap because it's like just like a subtle rhythm thing. But like you really don't want this stuff to overlap. Either the clap isn't overlapping with the snare or the bass. So that's how you get that. All right. so now we have these. So now we're pretty much done because we don't even need a melody for this. I can already hear him on the beat pretty much. Probably just turn it up a little bit. All right, so we good. I'm gonna save this. Okay, so now the hard part. Well, if you thought that was hard, then this is gonna be extremely. Well, no, it'll be. I'll try to explain it as best as I can. So we can go to the open hat, and what we're gonna want to do first. I think I already have it done here, but this is you can control your 808s and your instruments like this. You could do your pitch, whatever. But I usually just come here, click this envelope, and just turn everything down, right? And then just turn the hold up. You can control it. So, right? And then for this type of beat, I put Porta on, and it's gonna make it slide. Or I guess you could do mono, but I like Portamento, whatever you want to call it. So now we're just gonna want to play it in the same rhythm as a hi-hat. I mean, an open hat, just to keep us on track. And let me actually, I want to cut these so they're not 1/6 beat, so they're not playing all the way through. Because if you just play it right now, we don't want that. We want it to go. We want it to cut fast. So do something like this. Actually, might turn these down. Well, not what I mean. We want to play it in perspective with this. So I'm gonna actually make these a little smaller. So I'm just go through and do this and explain pretty much what I'm doing, and it's really no technique to it. It's just random. I'm trying to make it play on beat too. So just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm just randomly putting stuff. Now for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna just copy this over. Okay, and then I'm gonna just change a little bit. And there's one more thing we got to do, and you can change the velocity like I did here, just to make it sound when it rolls. Because 1/6 is probably like a really good roll quantization, so it's gonna sound really good if you put the velocity, put it like this, like it's rolling in. So I'm gonna do that some more over here, and I'm gonna probably just turn stuff up an octave. I think that might be too much. Okay, so now we're gonna go to pan. In the song, it was pretty much panning, so I'm gonna pan everything over here, right? And then I'm just really just click. Oh, hold up. I'm just click down wherever, because it's pretty random in the song. So I'm like, I don't know, whatever. It's something like that. On the rolls, I might actually something like that on the roll. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. So now, pretty much done. I might put midis in there. I'm not sure if I'll put these exact midis, but I'll put some midis in there of these drum patterns. Okay, so now the sound. So now we're done with the drums, and I think it goes, yeah, it goes twice. So let me actually kind of mix it a little bit. I already kind of did it before the video to save time, so I'm kind of just fixing stuff. I'm gonna throw that kick in there too, but I want it to be very subtle. And you see, I already turned it down. I'll turn it up. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing this because so you can hear the placement of where the bass is at. But in the song you wouldn't need to. So now we can get to the sound. So I'm gonna just make another pattern. And I'm gonna have to change the 808 probably depending on what I pick here. So here I have a pluck from my Reaper expansion pack. And I'm gonna be playing that in the background of with this. And this is the pad from the Reaper kit. So if you want any of these, you can go get those at my site or in the link down below. This is gonna be the main sound. I'm gonna turn this up because it's kind of low. Then this dial up sound and the Icarus and my Nightmare Avenue. It's gonna be in the background. And then the sweep from Morphine, just in case. And if you don't have any of these, Morphine would be a perfect thing or VST to use for this type of sound because it has those like pads and can't really hear it. Or something. Yeah. Turn this up. You turn all of this up. All right, so I'm gonna just do a pad. This might be really quick or this might take a while. Hopefully it doesn't. So I'll just go to minor ninth and literally just try to pick somewhere. I kind of want to go where the 808 is at because I like that tone. What's an A? A, something like that. So, and probably want to go higher than that because I'm gonna put an effect on it too. Put this down. Okay, I like that already. So, we turn this down because we don't need it to be crazy. So to get that sound, usually you would have chords like this, but I noticed because I used to make beats like this a lot. When I used to make these beats, I used to just put chords, but then I started noticing that it sounded more accurate when I put like a whole. I don't even know what to call this, but when I just added extra, the more you add, the more sound you're gonna get. I might add a G, no, a B. Where's the B at? Down here, G. But that's just a little tip. So just in case you want to know how to get that sound, and I'm gonna actually move these up. See what that sounds like. All right, that could work. For this tutorial, that could work. So now I'm gonna just copy this, right? And this is building the base. So when I tell people build a foundation, build a base, this is what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna play everything off of this and probably take out the bass notes. So it's already coming together. So now I'm just clicking wherever the clap is about to stop. That's why I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna actually go 1/4 beat. Do a little tone with that. Just something crazy. And I guess we can add this since it's here. If you want to know what this sound is, it's the very first sound. So I'll put that in the background. So now what we could do, I want to make sure everything is sounding good together. So add some reverb to it. All right. So you could be done here if you like that, but I kind of want it to sound a little bit darker, and you could just do that by, I'm gonna turn this down actually, because I think that's too taking over the song a little bit. I'm just trying to mix it to how the sound was mixed. I mean, the song was mixed. All right. So now we're pretty much done. It's just shaping the sound. This is the part I was talking about. Shaping it to how you want it. So let me see. I might actually. I have gross beat on. And this is what I want to show you. If you want to get that like chord sound, I don't know if it'll work for this chord, but it should. I have this half speed. It was like this. So you can see what that sounds like. But I just cut it so it's reversed. But if you want that like kind of wavy sound or whatever, you want to move it up. I think these are semitones. I don't know what to call them. I just move them up 2 dots. And we might have to move this up too. Punkster. Control up, and it should be sound nice now. And obviously you can do more with it too. Oh wait, this is the Delight one. Okay. I was wondering why it was sounding a little weird, but this is the one I was trying to show you. But I mean, I guess it still worked for that one. So yeah, so that's one way you can get that sound, or you can come in here, which is the dumb way to do it, to be honest, because if you do this, it's gonna mess up everything else. Because if you move, usually when you like pan something, you can see right here it's panned because I pan my open hats. So you have to come in and move everything back. But you could just do it here, but I don't. That's not really smart. But if you want to do that, you can. So yeah, you can move these up. I do 1/8. I always keep it on 1/8. So you can just move it to how you want it. All right, so I'm gonna just move this back over here because I didn't know that it was same. I mean the other one. We can switch these. And I'm gonna take that tone off, the kind of like melody. That was just me, like when I make these tutorials, man. Like sometimes I forget, and I just start doing my own thing. So I gotta kind of stop doing that. But let's see. I guess we could take that out. Just make it random, I guess. And I guess we could do the same thing with this. Just copy that, paste it. Let's switch that so it looks nice. Okay. And obviously, I know Brent Rambo has other styles, but those kind of tie into the other ones that I was gonna do. So I just wanted to do this one because it was different. So yeah. So let me do the gross beat. See how I made it. I guess. Come here, right click, single curve. I think it was down here. I'm not sure where it was at, but I do know it was somewhere around here. I just went two up from the line, or it might have been three, but oh well. So now, if this is fine for me, but if this isn't fine for you, you want it a little bit darker. There is. Let me throw my quick master. I wouldn't do this. This is just my quick master, like when I'm just trying to master. You probably see me do this before. Now, we're not done yet, so hopefully you didn't leave. Well, if you're hearing this, then you didn't leave. So now I'm gonna make this go down. Hopefully this works out. I want to see what notes I'm using for the other ones. Is G in there? Is G okay? G is in there, so let's see what this sounds like. All right, so that's just me. What I want to add to it, a little spice I want to add to my beat. You can do what you want. Again, I'm gonna show you. You can mess with the pitch. It's okay to mess with this. I used to do this all the time. You can pitch your beats. If you scroll, it'll like do a perfect pitch, I guess. But if you want to like put it in between, you can. So I'm gonna just show you what that sounds like. And this is basically like transposing everything to a different key. So I kind of like it dark, so it sounds a little bit more on track. So yeah, I'm gonna play the beat. I'm gonna actually put the beat out. yeah, I'm gonna just put the beat out and then we can see, I guess. Why is nothing moving? Oh. All right, so that's how you make a Brent Rambo type beat. You can follow the steps that I followed in here to make any type of his beats. Let me know if this helps you out in the comments. And again, you can use those tricks. You know, you can use this pitch because um as a person, you can switch to, you know, you can match any pitch of a song. So it doesn't matter what this is. Unless I guess you're sending track outs and you probably want to tell somebody that. But yeah, you can use that. You can use Gross Beat. Make sure to get that kit and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.